Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 28th going to the 3rd of September. So happy birthday to my Virgos out there. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week, okay? Now I have my glasses on because my eyes have been straining recently, so we're going to be looking like this today. All right, no hate. I'm not taking any of that. Let's see. Overall energy, please, for Virgo for the week ahead. Whoa. All right, blockages. And anything else to expect for the week. What? Virgo, what's going on? And one more. Thank you. These are going to be kind of quicker readings. But let's clarify. Let's get one for each. Then we'll talk about it. Okay. Some of you, okay. Let's speak about it. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your reading, and that's okay. It's completely normal, guys. So your overall energy here, Virgo, for the week ahead is the here and now. So what Spirit is really asking for you is to be present, not to worry too much about the past, not to worry too much about the future. They can have their benefits, but at the moment, it may actually be holding you back by thinking about these things. They're asking you to take each day as it comes and to give yourself credit for even the smallest or slightest of changes that you make that are more beneficial to you, because some of you might be pressuring yourself a little bit. I see that you're trying to build a plan. We have the Three of Pentacles to clarify this, so you guys could be trying to collaborate a bit more. You might find yourself in more social settings, and that might be different for you. You may be just trying to build a foundation for your future, and that can be amazing, but of course it depends on your situation, and it may feel more pressuring and more like there's deadlines, etc., to achieve these things. So this is saying just focus on the day-to-day, just focus on the things that you're doing, the habits that you have, the routines that you have, and all you need to make is just small little improvements for the future to still look bright and amazing for you. Okay, so after a while it all compounds and it all ends up kind of like doubling, you know. So they're just saying here to be present. Opportunities are in the present, and if you're in your head and procrastinating, you may not be able to see that. So they are just saying pay attention to the details of your day-to-day routines, of your day-to-day living. All right, if you ever get like an intuitive nudge to change things, then again, go with it. But we never really figure that out. We can never really tell our intuition from fears and, you know, if we're overthinking things, procrastination. So they're asking you to be very present, take each day as it comes, and to calm down. The Virgos out there. Now, your current energy, some of you are not going to like to hear this, so feel free to skip ahead if you don't want to, but you do have the Death card, and that's not bad energy, but it may be somebody from the past coming back through. I think this is going to be coming to a full cycle because the Death card is a card of endings. Things need to transform, things need to change when the Death card comes in, so that will be your overall energy. I think this is kind of Phoenix rising for the Virgos out there. You're kind of burning things down to the ground that you know aren't benefiting you. Be careful with that fire. I just want to say that, because whatever this Death card is to do with is the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So Seven of Swords, to just, for those who aren't dealing with anybody or know that the past is not going to come back, then this can just resonate in terms of don't be your own saboteur. Is that a word that came up in my head and I had to say it? Don't sabotage your own blessings. The Eight of Wands is outside of communication, is about opportunities, about things moving in a fast pace in the right direction. So the Seven of Swords coming through with the Death card, there might be some self-sabotaging behaviors that we need to cut, you know, nip in the bud is the words coming to my mind. We need to get rid of those and stop them as soon as they come up and as soon as we're aware of them, whenever that is, rather than let them linger. But of course, for some of you, this will be some communication coming through from somebody who may have been lying, cheating, stealing in the past. I'm going to just quickly clarify that again. The Death card, again, this will not be coming back up. The Death card speaks of endings for new beginnings. So this might just be coming up for you to finally say what you need to say, communicate what you need to communicate, or finally put something to an end and nip it in the bud. It's really the words coming to mind for you, Virgo. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool card with the Six of Pentacles. So For a lot of you, this could, again, the Nine of Pentacles, this is about enjoying your luxury, enjoying your space, enjoying your freedom, making peace with it. And the Fool card, there may be some need. I think we had this last time, Virgo. I don't know who I was speaking to, if it was your reading or somebody else's, where it felt like sometimes things can look a little bit like, I'm in a good place. Let me just kind of spice things up a little bit. Be careful of this. Don't ruin your own peace to jump in foolishly into something that may not be very good for you. Something that you know is not good for you, whether it is communicating with whoever this is, whether it's engaging in these bad habits or things that are kind of going against our plan or going against your vision. So just pay attention to that. If this is another person, let's see what this may mean. Be careful of splashing the cash if you're trying to save as well. Again, if you have a plan, that Nine of Pentacles represents a plan, a goal. Try not to, with the Fool card, to kind of just take any leap of faith, any risks at this time. Six of Swords, this is you moving away from a situation, okay? This might be what the Seven of Swords is kind of looking at. Again, maybe the reason why they're coming through here. I'm kind of feeling like some of you, this person is getting information on you through others, or like whether they're watching or something here. Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling with the Eight of Wands, it does represent communication. So again, you will eventually hear from this person, but the Three of Wands and Four of Pentacles is like this person's probably waiting for you to say something, or is again watching from afar, but is keeping their like cards close to their chest, as you can see with the Four of Pentacles, and not planning on doing anything. Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups. Whatever this communication is portrayed to be the Ten of Cups. So it's to do with happiness, to do with emotions and fulfillment. So whatever they're saying doesn't seem spiteful. It's coming from an emotional place. I'm not saying that they're like telling the truth though. That's what I'm saying. Seven of Swords is they know what they're doing. They shouldn't be doing. Okay, but they're doing it for their own interest, whatever that might be. So anyway, moving away from that, if this is just your energy and away from this being somebody else, and it is just about self-sabotaging, make sure that you're not going against your own plan and vision. Your blockages for the week, Virgo, is the Queen of Wands, which means that we might not be feeling like yourself. The Queen of Wands is what we should be embodying. So when a good card is in a blockage, it just means that this is kind of being blocked by maybe some limited beliefs. You also have the Chariot here to clarify that too. So confidence, momentum, attraction, all these kinds of things. Positivity is what she represents, warmth, being bubbly, being herself. That's kind of being blocked here. So this is you, by the way. It could be somebody else if you guys are dealing with a fire sign or a Cancerian, but for the majority of you, I'm kind of feeling like this is just your confidence, and that forward momentum is feeling blocked at the moment. Again, it could be these habits, could be the past and the future kind of messing you up a little bit here. The Chariot speaks of needing balance before it can move forward. Otherwise, these two horses are just going to go in completely different directions if they're not on the same page. So same thing as if you're collaborating with people, make sure we're all on the same page. Otherwise, things can go a little bit wrong. All right, so we don't want to be doing that. Make sure you really actually desire what it is that you want as well if you're manifesting, Virgo, because again, if you and your shadow self are not on the same page, then this little habit will keep coming back in. So just pay attention to it. The Death card is saying as soon as you're aware of this, cut it. If it's negative thinking that we end up all doing at some point, as soon as you're aware of that negative thinking, okay, let me talk through this. I like to kind of counteract it with something more positive, especially with the fact that the negative thoughts do not control me, so it's okay. We have Three of Swords as well, about what to expect this week. So this is speaking about some heartaches and pains might be resurfacing. This is probably to do with some options that you may have, or just some confusion maybe when it comes down to your path. I'm going to clarify this one more time. I think Cancer had this too, where there might be some pain, or I think it was Scorpio actually, I don't know who it is, but it was like there being something to do with some pain when it comes down to your path, like because things are confusing, sometimes that can cause some heartache and pain. Could be to do with the family, okay? Could be getting some like confusing news when it comes down to the family, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles is also abundance, so that goal, that vision that you're trying to build towards, there might be just so much confusion and maybe some uncertainty about whether or when you're going to get there or how you're going to get there, that could be starting to cause some pain in your life. Ten of Pentacles is yours. Again, they're asking for you in the present moment to focus on the plan first and just start doing some things that you need to do. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to have everything straight away. You will slowly but surely work your way up to it. So don't panic. You're the Eight of Pentacles. This is you working. All right. Expect your skills to get stronger. Within this week, you might be earning some more money this week, but it's based on your hard efforts and work. So it's very well deserved and earned. Eight of Pentacles, if you guys are working on a relationship or some sort of project with somebody else, then this also looks very good. Either that or you're getting some support and just good news from other people about your work that might be making you feel like you want to do some more, or you feel a bit more confident about it, which is nice. Some of you, if you are working on a relationship with the High Priestess, could be with a Pisces. All right, someone could be hiding some emotions, but it's about to be exposed. This feels really, really good. It feels like good news. The Sun is about joy. It's about, optimism. So for a lot of you, the High Priestess can also be that shadow work. It can be a secret. It can be hidden knowledge. Whatever this is coming to light based off of a connection. All right. So for some of you, you might find yourself in a relationship or deepening some connections here. You also have the Page of Pentacles. When did this come up? All right, some of you could be starting something new, learning new things. This could be to do with your hobbies, could also be relationships. So again, if you guys are dating somebody, expect this to actually go further and actually become something more serious. Whether that's moving homes together, whether it's having a baby, whether it's actually getting into the relationship or starting to take things to the next level. This is what the Hierophant is representing. For some of you, this can also be like dedication to your work. You'd be trying something new here, learning something new. You also have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands as what's coming up for you guys this week. So kind of having to juggle between two things, maybe having to work and invest or whatever. Your time could be going into a few things at once, where you might be making a decision when it comes down to your future and what you want to do with it, really, especially with your finances as well, or whatever you're investing with, your time, energy. You're really going to be considering this week what to do. Again, building a plan is going to be quite good for you guys this week. Again, we have some wish fulfillment and also some emotional maturity. So you guys are going to be feeling in a good space. If you're dealing with a water sign, and again, someone's feelings are being kind of like exploding. Somebody feels a lot towards you, a lot of great things. So you can see that kind of star energy is also coming from the King of Cups heart. So again, somebody feels very lucky to have you in their life, or you could be feeling this way towards somebody else. Somebody does see a future with you, and maybe that's something that is going to be feeling more intense this week. All right, let's get you an advice card for Virgo. You have guiding children. This can be your purpose, or you might be expecting children. This says you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Could even be the inner child of people. All right, you guys could be focusing a lot more on your career and your purpose. By the way, a lot of you would be very good parents if that's something that you want to do also. Good influence or teachers, whatever it may be. All right. For Virgos, we have Camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. This come up with the Mountain Road. You're on the road to success. You also have Broken Bridge. All right, some of you, there may have been, this feels past energy, an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Maybe this is to do with that Three of Swords this week. There may be something that might not go as planned, or maybe stem up some emotions within you. This is saying that it's okay. This can be dealt with. Okay, you're still on the right path, but maybe that way is not the right way to go down. Maybe you were trying to go down a way and they're like, nope, up the mountain you go. No shortcuts. All right, Virgo. This says do not be tempted to lower your standards. Pay attention to the flags here. All right, and feathers, specifically to do with this person who's trying to communicate or watch or whatever. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. All right, it feels like that is to do with whatever you're putting to an end this week. I was going to say something in Portuguese too, like, tá bem? All right. Anyway. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go on to the next readings. I love you guys, Virgos. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate you. If you're new, make sure you come and subscribe. Or if you're not new and not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time. I hope this helped. Again, I really do love all of you. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. But I will see you guys next time. All right.